Either way, that's one of the first things I do when I get a new basketball is I test the bounce. If the bounce feels weird, awkward, off, if it's not as bouncy or as poppy as it should be, I just drain all the air out and put fresh air into it. That can happen with new basketballs, and it can happen with like a basketball that's been in storage for a few months as well. The second major way that humidity and temperature fluctuation can affect a basketball is on the actual cover of the basketball itself. Like I said, these basketballs, especially the outdoor ones that are not made with, super expensive leather, they're meant to break down because they're meant to be replaced. And that's not to say anything bad about them. That's just sort of the way it goes. Of course, the most major way to break down a basketball is through actually using it, but it's going to get worn down just being exposed to just air over time. For example, I had a friend who he once bought a basketball at the end of a season. So this is Michigan. Outdoor basketball season is from about March, April, mostly May to mostly September. He bought his basketball in the end of September, only used it for a couple weeks, and then it went into storage for the winter here in Michigan. He put it in his closet or basement or whatever throughout the entire winter. The basketball was nice. The cover on it was nice when he first bought it and when we first used it those first few weeks. When we busted the ball back out in spring to use that same new basketball, the cover didn't feel quite as grippy and tacky and new like it had just, 7 months ago. And it had only been used for a couple weeks before it was put into storage. And now, even though it was sitting around for 7 months, the cover just felt like it was worn out. And that's because it sat around in cold weather for 7 months, being exposed to that cold air and whatever humidity fluctuations that took place during those months. It just took a wear on the cover of the ball. And it was a decently good, nice cover when he first bought it, but by the time spring hit, it just felt kind of almost not usable anymore.